Good afternoon. My name is Channing Miles, and today I'll be speaking to you about the importance of first aid and CPR. First, I would like to tell you that we'll be talking about three things. The what is like first aid and CPR, when is it effective and when should you use it, and why. Lastly, I will give you the information you need to know on where you can be trained and how to obtain your license or certification. First aid and CPR is a life-saving technique, something that you can be trained on to help others and help family members and yourself. CPR and first aid is taught in two different forms, basic and advanced. These are skills that are learned, skills that help build your character and help you show more compassion and gives you the confidence to act in any situation at a moment's notice. The advanced methods of first aid and CPR are some forms of what you see throughout public buildings, schools, and sometimes restaurants. It's called an AED. You'll see them on the wall. Those help change lives and start hearts at a moment's notice, but you have to be trained on that. The basic forms are simply chest compressions. You can just jump up and down on somebody's chest, keep their heart going. Don't necessarily jump up and down, but the proper technique will be shown to you. All right, first aid and CPR, when should it be used? In most situations, it'll be used when people have suffered a cardiac arrest situation. If they have fallen to the ground, you don't know what's going on, you check them and you see if they have a pulse. If they do not, that's when CPR is most used. First aid. First aid can be given to anyone that suffers an injury. It stems from, hey, just putting your hand on a wound or wrapping up something. If you put a Band-Aid on something, you just administer first aid. Thank you for your service. When a person is choking, we like to call that the Heimlich maneuver. If they're an older person, we take our hands and we kind of push inside upwards on their lower abdomen. This helps dislodge any airway obstructions. For younger children, we give them the back slaps. Not the whoopings, but the back slaps. These help push things up and out of the airway. Those people that are drowning or have drowned, if you have somebody that cannot swim or just had a cramp in the pool, they ate too much, they got in before that 30-minute rule. You can pull them out, you start those chest compressions, that helps push anything that's inside of them out and helps get that heart going and that airway flowing again. You can use this with adults and children. Everybody can learn. The more people that know this information, the better we all are. CPR is mostly used for those people that are unconscious, not people that are actually awake. You do not want to push on somebody's chest while they are awake and breathing. Why would we need first aid and CPR? We need it because you never know what situation you may be placed in. You could be the person that could help save another person's life. You can be the middleman between life and death. That's why we need CPR. We need CPR because in this world today, cardiac arrest is the leading cause of death between all other things. That's combined with the flu, pneumonia, disease, firearms, and house fires. Cardiac arrest in the world, not just the United States, is a killer amongst all, and more people that have learned CPR and first aid methods can help bring that number down. Because right now, we stand at 90% of causes have led to death. 90% of causes are fatal. Why? Because only 46% of people that actually have witnessed have actually stepped in and done something. Only 46% of people have actually stepped in and done something, but of that 46, those cases have came several minutes after this person has suffered a cardiac arrest situation, which means the chances of their survival has lessened. So what we want to do is bring awareness to first aid and CPR so we can increase the chances of survival, because using CPR and first aid actually doubles and triples a person's survival rate if you act immediately, if you have the confidence and the compassion to do what you need to do, if you have the skill that is learned and taught throughout those courses. Like I said earlier, all ages can be trained, from children to adults. And if you want to be trained, all you have to do is go online and look look up these places. redcross.org, the American Heart Association,